Good evening, everyone. It's super happy to be here. It has been a really inspiring day, lots of great talks. I have around 10 minutes, so it's short time for this kind of subject, but I do my best and let's get started. During my presentation, I will give you a further overview about our animation studio and explain a bit more what is the explainer, how it's made, why it's useful, and how companies can use it and where. So, let's get started. Is it working? Yeah, a couple of words about myself. Actually, I have to disappoint you guys. I'm not a creative person at all. I'm like a manager and producer, so I would say I'm more like a person who doing my stuff to let others be creative and produce creative content. So I started with field 2003, started with architectural visualization and animation. It was really a good time, lots of money, real estate development was blooming, and developers needed nice content. Happily, it ended. So then I co-founded a company called FrostFX. We started to produce TV commercials, TV spots, and visual effects for feature films. After 4 years running this company, I get bored a bit and I did an exit. Took some time off, traveling around, and one day my friend actually and former competitor studio called me and offered like, okay, what are you doing? Join here, start as a producer. I was thinking, why not? I was there 1 year and again bored a bit, so I was invited to Finland, a company called Rovio. I was working there as a production manager in their animation studio located in Espoo. I worked with their well-known brand, Angry Birds, and helped to produce season 1 Angry Birds tunes. Lots of pigs and birds. It was really hectic because they just opened the studio, but it was really good experience to me to build up the new studio. I had 80 guys there, almost same amount guys in Philippines, Manila. So yeah, really interesting. After 1 year, I came back to Estonia. I like to be in Estonia. My family is there, my kids are there. So here I am, manager and producer. Couple of words about our studio. This is our core team, 7 members in-house. I know we're small, but we love it. We want to be small. We have our own creative pool, creative talent pool. We are working a lot with freelancers abroad. It's not rare that we are working some guys who is freelancing to us, but doing his full-time job for Pixar, for example. So, yeah, as I said, core team in-house. I will show you some content we have produced, and this is our studio latest. Thank you. As I said, we are producing advertising stuff, TV spots, and another thing we do is explainer videos. There should be some slides. So, what is the explainer? Usually it's video under 2 minutes. The typical approach is that you will have the intro, you will point out the problem, and then you will describe how you will solve it. And this is related with your service or product. We're thinking about animation as a tool. That what's the most important? Most important actually is the creative side and the story. So there's no point to make the animation based on some bad story. So this is kind of foundation for it. Here is a showreel combined together with different explainers we have done during the last 3 years, I think. So enjoy. Nice and simple. How it's made.
Ļoti vienkārši,
As
kā
I
tas
said,
ir
story is
izveidots.
the most
Kā es
important
teicu,
thing.
stāsts ir pats
This is the
svarīgākais.
first step.
Un šis
First
ir
we are
pirmais
listening to the
solis.
client.
Mēs skatāmies uz
What
klientu,
are those strengths and
kur ir tie
service
stiprie
or product related
stiprās
things they are
puses.
trying to tell to their customers.
Un mēs pastāstam par tām stiprām pusēm klientam. Un
we
tad
do designs and illustrations to match the explainer with the corporate identity, so it's nicely packaged together with the company. Then we do animation, shoot live footage in case it's needed or using stock footages, adding background music, sound effects, doing final edit and delivery. Simple. So there's many different ways and outputs where you can use the explainer video. You can put it on website, landing page. You can use it for in social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, name it. Take it with you for events and conferences, meetings. It's a really good tool for entrepreneurs, for advertising agency, and for their customers, educators, for doctors to explain some tricky things. For government purposes, for example, we did one explainer for Estonian government to explain what it means and how it works to elect electronically. Even my grandmother can understand it now, which is good. For real estate presentations, for educators, science and technology. Lots of things. Quite useful, I think. But there are more benefits. Having an explainer, it increases conversion rate. There is many good examples. Dropbox, for example. Increase the return of investments, sure. Producing explainer costs some money, but you will get the money back after you are good with your selling. Rank better in Google search, sure. 50% more likely you get noticed. Easy to share. Simplifies explanation. Once we had a client, they said that they need at least 1 hour to explain their service. We did an explainer, and now they need 2 minutes. This is using the explainer. This is really good for pitching. You get audience attention. Having an explainer on your website, sure, it increases web traffic, and customers are hooked to your video. It's really good in case it goes viral. Then your audience will start playing with your content already. So everything can happen. Here's a list of some of explainers. Actually, I showed already. I would like to point out a couple of those. I'm really proud to say that our president, Toomas Hendrik Ilves, is keeping 2 videos in his iPhone. One is digital signature, and another is third line X-Road explainer. First one explains what is digital signature in Estonia and how we do our life much more easier with it. Another X-Road. X-Road is the main foundation for all our digital services. So this is nice. We have worked with many startups. Fleep, for example, a startup company founded by former Skype guys. Cloudtex, for example, good one. And second row, second one Estonian company called Estelon. They are producing really high-end speakers. Those speakers cost around 200,000 euros per pair. So they are doing well. They ordered the product presentation video before they had like the real physical products. So they start selling their products already during the development phase, thanks to our explainer. So I can see that my time is up, so thank you. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Raino.
And yeah, keep up with good work.
If you have a partner who would like to tell something, but there is no story behind that, what you are going to do? Offer a story, come here, within the lights, tell us the tips and tools, what to do.
Sorry, please, repeat the question, please.
If you have a partner or the client or the customer who would like to tell something, but there is no story behind that.
Okay, as I said, I'm not a creative person, so my answer is pretty simple. Call to my creative director, please.
Okay. Thank you. Daamse kungi. Raino, Mardo.